There's a scene that plays out in thousands of homes around this time of year, and almost no one admits it. Before the guests arrive, we rush around and tidy everything up. We clean as best we possibly can, doing our utmost to tidy up every little thing, and carefully straighten the cushions so they look just right. We turn on all the lights, making the room brighter and more welcoming, freshen the air with a pleasant scent, set the table neatly, and make that quick, silent, almost invisible move to hide the mess in a place where we're absolutely sure no one will ever go. You shove it all into a spare room, close the door firmly behind you, and with a smile say, "Everything's fine, everything is perfectly fine." A pretty living room can fool people, but a closed door gives you away. And still, we smile, set the table, laugh, take the photo, and everyone says, "Everything looks so beautiful." But inside you think, if only they knew what's behind that door. Now think for a moment. Don't we do the same thing in our personal and spiritual lives? Even though our homes are tidy, beautifully decorated, and we dress well and present ourselves with care, many times we still hide our exhaustion, our deep sadness, our pain, our anxiety, and our loneliness. We carefully hide all of these feelings deep within our hearts, knowing that the guests will eventually leave and they will never notice what we are truly feeling inside. But what about Jesus? Well, some people actually go the entire year without ever inviting Jesus into any part of their lives at all. Others, on the other hand, only invite him in when problems, challenges, or difficulties overwhelm or torment us. Some only invite Jesus when December comes, by setting up a nativity scene. But once December is over, Jesus doesn't show up in our conversations or our plans. We let him into the living room of our lives. A quick prayer, a song, a nice phrase, a visit to church, an expression, God help me, when we just can't take it anymore. But there are areas in our lives, in our hearts, where we put up an invisible sign that tells Jesus, "Please, don't come in here. Don't touch this. Don't ask about this, Jesus. Don't look at this. Don't change this. Just leave this." Guests come for a while and then leave. But Jesus knocks because he wants to stay. He doesn't want just one night on your calendar. He wants a life with you. He doesn't want just a clean corner. He wants the whole house. Not because he's going to shame you for the mess, but because only he can turn what you hide into a livable place again. The question isn't religious, it's personal, it's direct. Are you receiving Jesus as a guest, or are you truly letting him be the Lord and owner of your house and your whole life? Most of us really have no problem actually talking about Jesus. The problem is letting him in and letting him rule. Because you can have Jesus in many ways that don't change anything. For example, a nativity scene in the living room, but your pride remains untouched. That date on the calendar, but your soul just as lonely. Going to mass or a service every now and then, but still living as if he didn't exist. A cross hanging on the wall or around your neck, a symbol of faith, but with a heavy conscience and a heart that remains closed. Helping someone in need, but at the same time speaking badly about others or plotting revenge against someone. We replace Jesus with all those things, thinking that's what it means to make him Lord and King of our lives. We give him symbols instead of giving him the throne. Jesus isn't looking for a decorative corner in your life. He wants to dwell with you, and that means something very specific. He wants the keys to your entire life, every part of it. That's why he said, "Whoever truly loves me will keep my word, and my Father will love him, and we will come to him and make our home with him, living together in unity." John 14:23. Because receiving Jesus isn't just believing he exists. It's telling him, "Come in here too. Come into the way I love, into how I react. Come into my plans, my schedule, my decisions, into what I hide, into that room no one visits, and I don't even want to open." And this is where many people's souls start to tremble. Because if Jesus truly comes in, it's no longer about, "I feel better for a while." It's about transformation. And transformation is scary when you've spent a long time just surviving. But listen to this. Jesus doesn't come in like a cop. He comes in as a savior. He doesn't come in to expose you. He comes in to heal you, not to destroy you, but to rebuild you. He doesn't come to take your life away, but to give you a real life back. Sometimes we think, if I let him in, he won't see perfection. Jesus isn't looking for a perfect house. Jesus is looking for us to open up our hearts, to surrender ourselves just as we are, and to invite him to stay. And when he truly dwells with us, there will be a real and lasting change. Jesus didn't stay in a manger as a baby. That chapter is over. Jesus isn't still hanging on a cross, bleeding. That debt has already been paid. Jesus isn't in a cold tomb at this very moment. The grave is behind him. The manger is empty. The cross no longer bleeds. The tomb is indeed empty. And do you know what that means? That Jesus isn't just a memory, not a decoration, not just a December topic. Jesus lives. And if he truly lives, then he doesn't want to just visit you for a brief moment. He wants to reign within you. Today, you can keep leaving Jesus in the living room, treating him like a controlled guest. Or you can honestly say to him, Jesus, I don't want you to be just a visitor anymore. I give you the keys to my life. Come all the way in. Stay, remain, and reign in me. Because when Christ truly enters, the emptiness starts to fill. The broken things begin to be put in order, and what seemed lost starts to live again. Do you want Jesus to dwell in your life? Sometimes a song says what the soul can't explain. As you quietly listen to the following music, wherever you may be, say to Jesus in your mind, Jesus, I want you to come in, stay in my life, and transform it.
The streets are glowing with Christmas lights, small winter stars and quiet nights. We rush along, keeping up appearances, chasing joy through gatherings and things. We decorate, we set the feast, yet miss the one our hearts were made to meet. Bright lights, empty hearts, how far we've drifted from our start. We call his name when the night grows cold, but where is he when the lights shine gold? He isn't meant for a still nativity scene, resting on the mantle where the garlands hang. He longs to walk beside us every day, be our reason, not just for the season. Gifts wrapped high and plans laid wide. The world applauds the life outside. The stacked up gifts can't calm the ache that rises softly when the laughter breaks. We share the table, share the feast, yet miss the guest our deepest longings seek. And when the music fades, the joy is thin. Who do we turn to when the emptiness comes in? Bright lights, empty hearts, how far we've wandered from our start. We call his name when the night grows cold, but where is he when the lights shine gold? He isn't meant for a still nativity scene, resting on the mantle where the garlands hang. He longs to walk beside us every day and be our reason, not just for the season. We call when breaking, when undone, yet he's been He knocks in love, still hoping for more. If you're searching for the one who fills your heart, don't look to the manger, the child is now the king. Don't look to the cross, his work is done. Don't look to the tomb, the victory's won. Look in his word and find him near, ready to live in your heart this year. Invite him in, open and real. Let hidden wounds and quiet joys reveal. The Savior who reigns on heaven's throne longs for a home within your own. When he enters, emptiness melts away, like winter snow in the warmth of day.
So if you're missing lasting joy tonight, you're missing him, let him come home.
To your heart tonight.